Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Ever rising, seeking refuge from the accursed, never giving perfect praises to Allah, Mother Father God of the universe, and cherishers of all the worlds. Also, honoring all true and divine prophets, seen, unseen, known, unknown, and reincarnated, and to illustrious Hebrew prophet in these days and time, Prophet Yashua, our Redeemer. Also extending these honors to our National Grand Sheikh, Joel Breton Bay, and to our officials in Baltimore and other republics, our sheikesses, sheiks, deputy sheikesses, deputy sheiks, our children, Moorish achievers, Moorish achievers in training, mighty Moors, tiny Moors, our family, friends, guests, visitors on the call, honors to Marcus Messiah, God the Forerunner, and also to the ancient spirit that guide us through these turbulent times. Greeting all in love with Islam. I'm Deputy Chief Makam Bashir Bail and from the New York Empire. Greeting all with love. Today's date, May 30, 2021. And I'm welcoming all with love to our Moorish Sunday School Conference call brought to you by the Moorish Science Temple, Divine and National Movement of North America, Incorporated, number 13, the Moorish American National Republic. And this is where we build the minds of the guiders of our nation, Islam. And as we proceed with our Moorish American prayer. So I ask all who is able to rise in our Moorish American posture, facing the east, feet at a 45-degree angle, arms in the air, 5 fingers on the left side, 2 fingers on the right, keeping them tight, signifying that unity, Islam. Allah, Father of the universe, Father of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Allah is our protector, our guide, and our salvation. By night and by day, with all the prophets, you are alive. Ameen. Psalm words. As we proceed, we read the divine constitution bylaws. So, the crescent and star of salvation, the all-seeing eyes of Allah, the handpress of Ainity, the Moorish Science Temple of America, the divine constitution and bylaws, by Prophet U.S.A, founder. Act 1. The Grand Sheikh and the Chairman of the Moorish Science Temple of America is empowered to make law and enforce laws with the assistance of the Prophet and the Grand Body of the Moorish Science Temple of America. The Assistant Grand Sheikh is to assist the Grand Sheikh in all affairs if he lives according to love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, and it is known before the members of the Moorish Science Temple of America. Act 2. All meetings are to be open and closed promptly according to the Circle 7, and love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Friday is our holy day of rest, because on a Friday, the first man was formed in flesh, and on a Friday, the first man departed out of flesh and ascended into his father God Allah. For that cause, Friday is the holy day for all Muslims all over the world. Act 3. Love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice must be proclaimed and practiced by all members of the Moorish Science Temple of America. No member is to put in danger or accuse falsely his brother or sister on any occasion at all that may harm his brother or sister, because Allah is love. Act 4. All members must preserve these holy and divine laws, and all members must obey the laws of the government, because by being a Moorish American, you are a part and parcel of the government and must live the life accordingly. Act 5. This organization of the Moorish Science Temple of America is not to cause any confusion or to overthrow the laws and constitution of the said government, but to obey hereby. Act 6. With us, all members must proclaim their nationality, and we are teaching our people their nationality and their divine creed, that they must know that they are part and parcel of this said government, and know that they are not Negroes, colored folks, black people, or Ethiopians, because these names were given to by slaveholders in 1779 and lasted until 1865, during the time of slavery. But this is a new era of time now, and all men now must proclaim their free national name to be recognized by the government in which they live and the nations of the earth. This is the reason why Allah, the great God of the universe, ordained Noble Jalai, the prophet, to redeem his people from their sinful ways. The Moorish Americans are the descendants of the ancient Moabites, whom inhabited the northwestern and southwestern shores of Africa. Act 7. All members must promptly attend their meetings and become a part and a partial of all uplifting acts of the Moorish Science Temple of America. Members must pay their dues and keep in line with all necessities of the Moorish Science Temple of America. And then you are entitled to the name of faithful husband. You must support your wife and children. Wife, you must obey your husband and take care of your children and look after the duties of your household. Sons and daughters must obey father and mother and be industrious and become a part of the uplifting of one humanity. All Moorish Americans must keep their hearts and minds pure with love and their bodies clean with water. This divine covenant is from your holy prophet, Noble Jalai, through the guidance of his Father God, Allah. Here concludes the reading of our divine constitution and bylaws, and calling to the floor Mr. Wanda Gomes Bay to proceed in reading the additional laws. Islam?
Islam.
Islamism, how are you, my sister?
All is well with you?
Yes. Islam, you have the floor.
Islam, this is Sister Wanda Gomes Bay calling from Florida Republic. First, I'd like to rise to my highest of heights and give all perfect praise to our Mother, Father, God, Allah, and give honor to all the true and divine prophets, namely Jesus, Muhammed, Buddha, Confucius, and the last prophet in these days and time, our illustrious Hebrew prophet, Noble Drawley, in the first, second, and third form. I would like to remain standing, give honors to our National Grand Sheikh, Joe Bratton Bay, Sheikhs, Sheikesses, Deputy Sheikhs, Sheikesses, children, visitors. I greet you all with Islam. I will proceed with the readings of the questionnaire and additional laws for Moorish Americans by the Prophet Noble Drawley. Act 1. Grand Sheikhs and governors and heads of all temples, all businesses. Each said temple must be approved by the Prophet Noble Drawley before acting upon by any members, that it be finance, property, or any line of life that will cause the members to sacrifice finance, etc., that will cause the support of any group of members. Any former officer that violate these laws is subject to be removed from his office under heavy restriction, etc., by the Prophet or the Grand Sheikh. Act 2. All members are to attend their depth meetings and their public meetings promptly. If a member is found standing around in their meeting period, shall be fined 50 cents on the first case, and on the second, he will be fined $1, which will go in your emergency fund. If a member is working, his monthly dues must be paid, and if he has money in the bank, he must subscribe for as much as he is able to the Moorish Uplifting Fund, because it takes finance to uplift the nation. Act 3. It is lawful and divine duty of every good member, if he is able in finance, to aid me in saving the nation, and if he does not, he's an enemy to the cause of uplifting his own people, and justice must catch him. Let it be he or she according to love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, as I have the power invested in my hands, and I will have to enforce the law in order to save the nation. Act 4. All members, while making a public speech, must not use any assertion against the American flag or speak radical against the church or any members of any organized group, because we are to teach love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Act 5. All members must promptly attend their meetings and send their children to Sunday school, and the teacher must confirm himself to the questionnaire, and let every member exercise his 5 senses who is able to do so, because out from your Sunday school comes the guiders of the nation. Act 6. With us, all members must proclaim their nationality, and we are teaching our people their nationality and their divine creed, that they must know that they are a part and parcel of this said government, and know that they are not Negroes, color folks, Black people, or Ethiopians, because these names were given to slaves by slaveholders in 1779 and lasted until 1865 during the time of slavery. But this is a new era time now, and all men now must proclaim their free national name to be recognized by the government in which they live in the nations of the earth. This is the reason why Allah, the great guardian universe, ordained Noble Drew Ali, the prophet, to redeem his people from their sinful ways. The Moorish Americans are the descendants of the ancient Moabites whom inhabited the northwestern and southwestern shores of Africa. Act 7. All members must promptly attend their meetings and become a part and parcel of all uplifting acts of the Moorish Science Temple. Members must pay their dues and keep in line with all necessity of the Moorish Science Temple. Then you are entitled to the name of faithful. Husband, you must support your wife and children. Wife, you must obey your husband, take care of your children, and look after the duties of your household. Sons and daughters must obey father and mother and be industrious and become a part of the uplifting of following manner. All Moorish Americans must keep their hearts and minds pure with love and their bodies clean with water. This divine covenant is from your holy prophet, Noble Drew Ali, through the guidance of his father, God Allah. That concludes the readings of the questionnaire and additional laws for Moorish Americans. Islam?
Islam. Thank you, beloved. At this time, as we proceed, I will be calling to the floor our beloved Deputy Sheikess, Minister Thomas Bay. Islam, Sheikess.
Islam, Deputy Sheik, all is well?
Truly well. And yourself?
All is well. Thanks for asking.
Shalom, shalom. You have the floor.
Giving thanks, brother. Islam, this is Deputy Sheikess Alyssa Thomas Bay, and I would like to welcome you all to our Moorish American Sunday School brought to you by the Moorish Science Temple, the Divine and National Movement of North America, Inc., number 13, Moorish American National Republic, under the direct leadership of our National Grand Chief Joel Batten Bay and the Grand Nobles of our temple. I am Deputy Sheikess Alyssa Thomas Bay, and I will be facilitating our Sunday School call this Sunday creation. But before we begin, I would like to rise. I give all perfect praises to Allah, all of the divine prophets, Jesus, Muhammed, Buddha, and Confucius, our prophet in these days and times, Prophet Noble Drew Ali, our National Grand Chief Joel Batten Bay, all of our national officials, all of our sheikesses, deputy sheiks, deputy sheikesses, members, citizens, students, and guests. I greet you all with Islam. Giving thanks to our deputy sheik, Mikhail Bay, and our good sister, Wanda Gomes Bay, for the reading of our divine constitution and bylaws and our additional laws. At this time, I would like to ask for a volunteer to start and unmute in the leading of the reading of our Quran questions for Moorish Americans. Islam, please press star to unmute your line.
Islam.
Islam, brother, is that, state your name, brother? Couldn't get the voice.
Islam, Deputy Sheikah. This is Brother Mainstream Grade A 44.
All right, Islam, brother. I hear you loud and clear. You have the floor.
Indeed. Thank you much. Good to hear your vibration in this creation. All is well?
All is well, brother. Trusting all is well with you and the family.
Indeed. Thank you much. Islam, family. This is your Brother Mainstream Grade A 44, and I'm calling out of the Massachusetts Commonwealth. First, I rise to my highest heights and give all perfect praise to our Mother, Father, God, Allah. I remain standing and extend those honors to all true and divine prophets, known and unknown, recognizing and naming Jesus, Muhammad, Buddha, Confucius, and to our last Hebrew prophet, our illustrious Hebrew prophet, Noble Drew Ali, in his first, second, and third form. I remain standing and extend those honors to our National Grand Sheik, Joel Batten Bay, to all our national officials in Baltimore, Maryland, to all our sheiks, sheikesses, deputy sheiks, and to all our family, friends, members, guests, children. I greet you all in and with Islam. I'll be reading the Quran questions for Moorish Americans. Children. I will read the question and you will admit. So star, unmute your phone, and we'll begin. Number 1, Who made you?
Allah.
Allah.
Number 2, who is Allah?
Allah is the Father of the universe.
Number 3, can we see him?
No.
Number 4, where is the nearest place we can meet him?
In the heart.
Number 5, who is Noble Drew Ali?
He is
Allah's
prophet.
Number 6, what is a prophet?
A prophet is a thought of Allah, manifested in the flesh.
Number 7, what is the duty of a prophet?
To save nations from the wrath of
Allah.
Number 8, who is the founder of the Moorish Science Temple of America?
Noble
Ali.
Number 9, what year was the Moorish Science Temple of America founded?
1913
AD.
Number 10, where?
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Number 11, where was Noble Drew Ali born?
in the state of North Carolina,
1886.
Number 12, what is his nationality?
Moorish American.
Number 13, what is your nationality?
Moorish American.
Number 14, why are we Moorish Americans?
Because we are descendants
born in America.
Number 15, for what purpose was the Moorish Science Temple of America founded?
for the uplifting of fallen humanity.
Number 16, how did the prophet begin to uplift the Moorish Americans?
By teaching them to be themselves.
Number 17, what is our religion?
Islam.
Number 18, is that a new or is that the old time religion?
Old time religion.
Number 19, what kind of a flag is the Moorish?
It is a red flag with a 5-pointed green star
in the center.
Number 20, what do the 5 points represent?
Love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice.
Number 21, how old is our flag?
It is over 10,000 years old.
Number 22, which is our holy day?
Friday.
Number 23, why?
Because Friday is the day on which man was born in flesh. Friday when he was
Friday when he departed out of flesh.
Number 24, who was Jesus?
He was a prophet of Allah.
Number 25, where was he born?
In Bethlehem of Judah, in the house of David.
Number 26, who were his father and mother?
Joseph and
and Mary.
Number 27. Will you give in brief the line genealogy through which Jesus came?
Some of the great
fathers through which Jesus came are Abraham, Boaz by Ruth, Jesse, King David, Solomon, Hezekiah, Joseph by Mary.
Hezekiah, and Joseph by Mary.
By Mary.
Number 28. Why did
You're trying to
Allah,
read the sign right here.
Islam? Number 28. Why did Allah send Jesus to this earth?
To save the
Save
Israelites.
the Israelites from the iron hand oppression of the guilty nations of Europe, who were governing a portion of Palestine at that time.
At that time.
Number 29. How long has that been?
About
2,000 years ago.
Years ago.
Number 30. What was the nationality of Ruth?
Ruth was a Moabitess.
Yes.
Number 31. What is the modern name for Moabites?
Moroccans.
Number 32. Where is the Moroccan Empire?
Northwest of Mexico.
Number 33. What is the modern name for a Mexican?
Africa.
Number 34. What is the title given to our ruler in Morocco?
Sultan.
Number 35. Where do we get the name Jesus?
From the east.
Number 36. What does the name Jesus mean?
Jesus means justice.
Jesus means justice.
Number 37. Did the angel give to the child that was called Jesus a holy name?
Yes.
Yes, but it cannot be used by those who are slaves to sin.
Slaves to sin.
Number 38. What is an angel?
An angel is the son of Allah, manifested in the human flesh.
Manifested in human flesh.
Number 39. What are angels used for?
To carry messages to the four corners of the world, to all nations.
All nations.
Number 40. What is our prophet to us?
He is an
angel of Allah, who was sent to bring us the everlasting gospel of Allah.
Number 41. What is the everlasting gospel?
It is a saving power. It comes to Allah, through ancient fathers, by his prophet.
His prophet.
Number 42. What is the covenant of the great God Allah?
Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days be long on the earthland which the Lord thy God Allah hath given thee.
Which the Lord thy God Allah hath given thee.
Number 43. At what age did Jesus begin to teach?
At the age
of 12.
At the age of 12.
Number 44. Where did he teach?
India, Africa,
Africa, and
Europe.
Number 45. How long?
18 years.
18 years.
Number 46. What did Jesus say that would make you free?
Truth.
Truth.
Number 47. What is truth?
Truth is art.
Truth is art.
Number 48. What is art?
Art is Allah.
Art is Allah.
Allah.
Number 49. Can truth change?
Cannot change.
Truth cannot change
or pass away.
Or pass away.
Number 50. What other name do we give to truth?
Holy breath.
Holy breath.
Number 51. What have you to say about holy breath?
All we can
It is great. It is good. It was, ever is, how many more to be?
And evermore to be.
And evermore to be. Amen.
Number 52. At what place on earth was the physical part of man formed?
In the Garden of
In
Eden.
the Garden of Eden.
Number 53. Where is the Garden of Eden?
in the land of
In the
Canaan.
land of Canaan, in the city of Mecca.
In the city of Mecca.
Number 54. What is the modern name for the Garden of Eden?
Mecca.
Mecca.
Number 55. What is the name of the first physical man?
His
His name cannot be used only by the executive ruler of the AC of the MST of A.
of A.
Number 56. What are the words of AC of the MST of A?
Adaptation
of the Moorish Science Temple of America, third heaven.
Heaven.
Number 57. Who were Adam and Eve?
Yeah, the mother.
Mothers and fathers of the human family, Asiatic and Muslim.
Asiatic and Muslim.
Number 58. Where did they go?
They went into
Asia.
Number 59. What is the modern name given to their children?
Asiatics.
Number 60. Who is guarding the holy city of Mecca today to keep the unbelievers away?
Angels.
Number 61. What is the modern name for those angels?
Asiatics.
Number 62. What is the shade of their skin?
Olive.
Number 63. Are the Moorish Americans any relation to those angels?
Yes. We all have the same father and mother.
Number 64. Give 5 names that are given to the descendants of Adam and Eve.
Lucifer, Satan, Devil, Dragon, and Beast.
Number 65. What is the devil sometimes called?
The lower self.
Number 66. How many cells are there?
2.
Number 67. Name them.
Higher self.
And lower self.
Number 68. What people represent the higher self?
The angels who protect the holy city of Mecca.
Number 69. What people represent the lower self?
those who are cast out of the holy city, and those who accept their teaching.
Those who accept their teaching.
Number 70. What is the higher self?
The
higher self, the mother of virtues, and the harmonies of life, justice, mercy, love, and right.
Justice, mercy, love, and right.
Number 71. Can the higher self pass away?
No.
Number 72. Why?
Because it is law in man.
Number 73. What does the lower self breed?
Hatred, slander, lewdness, murder, theft, and everything that harms.
Everything that harms.
Number 74. What did the higher self say to the lower self at one time when he met him?
Where are you going?
Where are you going?
Number 75. What was the answer that the lower self gave to the higher self?
I'm going to enthrone the earth, seeking whom I may devour.
Number 76. Has he finished his task of devouring?
Yes.
Number 77. When was his time declared out?
When he nailed Jesus to the cross.
Number 77. When was his time declared out?
When he nailed Jesus on the cross.
On the cross.
Islam, I thought the on was changed to 2. Islam?
No.
Oh, pardon self. Number 78. What are the last words Jesus uttered?
It is finished.
Number 79. What did he have reference to?
He had reference to the end of Satan.
Number 80. Did Jesus say that he would return to conquer him?
Yes.
81. What is the name of the person into whom Jesus was first reincarnated?
Prophet Muhammad, the conqueror.
Number 82. Was Satan to be bound then?
Satan was to be bound in part.
Number 83. When was the head of Satan taken off?
423.
Number 84. By whom?
By Muhammad.
Number 85. Name some of the marks that were put upon the Moors of Northwest by the European nations in 1774.
Negro, black, colored, and Ethiopian.
Number 86. Negro.
A name given to a river in Africa by Moors because it contained black water.
Number 87. What is meant by the word black?
Black science means death.
Number 88. What does the word colored mean?
Color. Anything that has been painted, stained, varnished, or dyed.
Number 89. What does Ethiopia mean?
Ethiopia means something divided.
Ethiopia means something divided.
Divided.
Number 90. Can a man be a Negro, Black, Colored, or Ethiopian?
No.
No.
Number 91. Why?
Because
Because
man is made
an
in
image
the
and
image
after the
and
likeness
after the
of God
likeness
Allah.
of God Allah.
Number 92. What title does Satan give himself?
God.
God.
Number 93. Will you define the word white?
White means purity. Purity means God. God means the ruler of the land.
God means the ruler of the land.
Number 94. To whom do we refer to at times as being the great God?
Allah.
Number 95. Is the devil made in the image and likeness of Allah?
No. He is the shadow of our Lord passed away.
And will
Pass away.
Number 96. Who made the devil?
Elohim.
Number 97. Who is Elohim?
Elohim is the seven creative spirits that created everything that ever was,
is, and evermore to be.
What to be.
Number 98. What is Elohim sometimes called?
the seven eyes of Allah.
Number 99. How many days?
7
7 days.
7 days.
Number 100. How many days are in a creation?
7 days.
7 days.
Number 101. According to science, how many days are in a year?
7 days.
7 days.
Islam, and there ends the reading of our Quran questions for Moorish children. Thank everyone for their appreciation. Appreciate everybody's participation, and I return the floor back to you, Deputy Sheikahs. Islam and peace.
Islam, Lord. Islam, sister. Islam, trying to say something? You trying to come in? Islam, can I be heard?
Yeah.
Islam, loud as clear.
Okay. Islam family. First, I would like to thank our brother Mainstream Grade Bay 44 and the reading of our Quran questions for Moorish Americans. Thank you all for your participation, and may Allah bless the reading of the Divine Constitution and Bylaws, the additional laws for Moorish Americans, and the Quran questions for Moorish Americans. At this time, I am turning the floor over to our Moorish Children's Sunday School under the direct guidance of our Sheikahs Gloria Cherry L., the National Director of our Moorish Children's Sunday School. Islam Sheikahs, please press star to unmute your line.
Islam sister, it is unmuted. Can you hear me?
Yes, Islam Sheikahs, I can hear you loud and clear. Your vibration is strong. You have the floor.
Thank you, dear. Thank you, family. Islam. I am first rising always to my highest height, giving all perfect praises and honors to Allah, the Mother, Father, God of the universe. I'm giving honor to all the true and divine prophets, Jesus, Muhammad, Buddha, Confucius, etc. And the last prophet in these days, our great illustrious Hebrew prophet, Noble Drew Ali, in the first, second, and third form. I'm giving honor to all the ancestors and all Allah's divine attributes. I am recognizing and acknowledging all national officials, all officers, members, our parents, our children, our students, visitors, family, friends, and always the universe, Islam. I will now be sharing our Moorish Children's Universal Prayer. Always taking time to send positive energies of prayers and thoughts of healing blessings, spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally to all throughout the universe. At this time, I'd like to call to the floor our activity and attendance coordinator, Sister Chandrika Copley-Eel, to do a roll call for this Sunday's creation. Please, sister.
Islam.
I'm there.
Islam Moors. I am the activities and attendance coordinator for the Moorish Children's Sunday School. My name is Sister Chandrika Copeland L., and I'm calling out of the Florida Republic. Rising to my highest of heights, giving all perfect praises and honors to Allah, the Mother, Father, God of the universe, giving honors to all true and divine prophets, Yashua, Muhammed, Buddha, Confucius, and lastly, in this era of time, our illustrious Hebrew prophet, Honorable Noble Drew Ali, in his first, second, and third form, extending my honors to our National Grand Sheikh, Joe Bratton Bey, our national officials, our deputy sheikesses and sheiks, our Moorish achievers, deputy Moorish achievers in training, members and guests on the call. I greet everyone in and with Islam. Now proceeding to read the roll call for the Moorish Children's Sunday School. Sister Chandrika and Brother Claxton Copeland L. Jr. and family. If the family is present, please star. Islam. We are all present. Sister Wanda Gomes Bay and Brother Cornelius Sanders Bay and family. If the family is present, please star.
Islam, we are all present.
Deputy Sheikah Alyssa and Deputy Sheik Kurt Thomas Bay and family. If the family is present, please star.
Islam, we are all present.
Sister Ariana Sanders Bay and family. If the family is present, please star.
We all present. Come on, hurry up. So we all present.
Islam, we're all present.
Islam. Sister Rioni and Brother Justin Levi L. and family. If the family is present, please star.
Islam, we are all present.
Sister Lakeisha and Brother Michael Simpson L. Jr. and family. If the family is present, please star.
Islam, sister, we are all present.
Sister Marian Tuma and Brother Curtis Douglas and family. If the family is present, please star.
Islam, we are all present.
Sister Shelley Waitbank and Peterson family. If the family is present, please star.
Islam, we are all present. Islam, we are present. Islam's all present.
Islam.
Islam.
Islam family. If there are any enrolled families that I've missed and that are present, please unmute your lines, state your name, and say Islam or peace. If there are any visiting parents with children who are on the call, please state your name, your child or children's name, their ages, and where you are calling from. If the children would like to say Islam, please feel free to do so.
Islam.
Islam.
This is Brother King Peterson L. calling the Massachusetts Commonwealth Republic. I'm present on the line. Islam.
Islam family, welcome. Are there any other visiting parents with children who are on the call? Any members? Islam. Press * to unmute your lines. Well, we would like to welcome our visiting families to our Moorish village family. Islam, Islam, Islamism.
Islam, sister, thank you so very much. Thank you, family. Welcome, everybody, to our Sunday school. At this time, I will be sharing part of our balance in life. There's 5 parts. I'm going to be sharing the introduction to balance in life. Introduction. At this time, continuing to be mindful of the importance of balance in life, period. We know our Moorish movement is what? Balance, being both divine and national. Why? This balance keeps us connected to Allah and the laws we must govern ourselves by. Islam. I would now like to call to the floor our Deputy Moorish Achiever in Training, Sister Jaden Levi Eel. Islam, sister, you have the floor. Star.
Islam.
Dear.
Islam, this is Deputy Moorish Achiever in Training, Sister Jaden Levi Eel, calling out from Louisiana Republic, and I'm 11 years old. First, I'd like to rise to my highest height, giving all perfect praises to Allah, the Mother, Father, God of the universe. I'd like to remain standing and extend us honor followed by our true and divine prophets, naming Jesus, Muhammed, Buddha, Confucius, and our last prophet in these days and times, our honorable prophet, Noble Jali, in his first, second, and third form. I'd like to give honors to our national officials at headquarters, all of our sheiks and sheikesses, deputy sheikesses, all of our members, guests, and visitors on the call. I'd like to get everyone in and with Islam. Starting with our divine side, can we have someone read keys 5 and 6, also 7 and 8, on page 1 of the Quran questions for Moorish children? This is a choice. All Moors who are able to read can read all 4 or just 2. Star, Moors, you have the floor.
Islam.
Islam, magnificent Moor, you have the floor.
Islam, my name is but a question more debate. Coran of The Republic. I'm eating some Coran of The Republic. I'll be reading 5, 6, 7, and 8. 5. Who is Noble Jew Ali? He is Allah's prophet. 6. What is a prophet? A prophet is a thought of Allah manifested in the flesh. 7. What is the duty of a prophet? To save nations from the wrath of Allah. 8. Who is the founder of the Moorish Science Temple of America? Noble Jew Ali, Islam and peace.
Thank you, Mighty Moore, for that powerful read. Now turning the floor back over to our beloved Shigas Cherry L. Islam, beloved, you have the floor.
Thank you, dear. Thank you. And thank you, brother, for that perfect read. Thank you. You're getting stronger and stronger, and please keep up the great work, Islam. At this time, I'd like to call to the floor our Deputy Moorish Achiever in Training, Brother Jameson Dennis Bay. Islam, brother, you have the floor.
Islam?
Yes, dear. I hear you. Islam.
Islam Wars. This is Deputy Moorish Achiever in Training, Brother Jameson Dennis Bay. I'm 10 years old and I'm calling from the Florida Republic, and I would like to exercise. Pardon yourself. Islam Wars. This is Deputy Moorish Achiever in Training, Brother Jameson Dennis Bay. I'm 10 years old and I'm calling from the Florida Republic. I would like to give honors and praises to Allah, the Mother, Father, God of the universe. I give honors to our members, guests, sheikhs, officials. I greet you all with Islam. We will now have any more read our keys numbers 38, 39, 40, and 41 on page 3 of the Quran Questions for Moorish Children. Islam, magnificent Moors.
Islam,
magnificent Moors, you have the floor.
Islam, this is Sister Riley by Ilkhan from Louisiana Republic, and I am 9 years old, and I'll be reading keys 38, 39, 40, and 41 on page 3 in the Quran Questions for Moorish Children. 38. What is an angel? An angel is a thought of Allah manifested in human flesh. 39. What are angels used for? To carry messages to the four corners of the world to all nations. 40. What is our prophet to us? He is an angel of Allah who is sent to bring us the everlasting gospel of Allah. 41. What is the everlasting gospel? It is a saving power that comes from Allah to our ancient fathers by his prophet. Islam and peace.
Islam, thank you, magnificent Moor, for that powerful read. Now giving the floor over to our beloved Sheikh Sariel. Islam, Sheikh, you have the floor.
Islam, dear, thank you so very much, brother, and thank you, sister, for that magnificent reading of those keys. Thank you. Keep up the great work, everybody. Now, Moors, we're going to be blending divine and national, and for that, we're going to go to our Circle 7, Chapter 47, and that's going to be on page 58. I would like someone to please take your time and read verses 9, 10, 11, and 12. Islam, Moor, star. Islam, sister, you have the floor.
Islam, my name is Sister Leslie Douglas, calling from the New York Republic, and I am 12 years old. 9. According to all true and divine records of the human race, there is no Negro, Black, or colored race attached to the human family, because all the inhabitants of Africa were and are of the human race, descendants of the ancient Canaanite nation from the Holy Land of Canaan. 10. What your ancient forefathers were, you are today without doubt or contradiction. 11. There is no one who is able to change man from the descendant nature of his forefathers unless his power extends beyond the great universal creator, Allah himself. 12. These holy and divine laws are from the Prophet, Noble Drew Ali, the founder of the Uniting of the Moorish Science Temple of America. Islam and peace.
Islam, beautiful, perfect. Thank you, sister. Thank you. Powerful. Islam. All right. Now, we're going to be ending, and we always end with our Moorish foundation in truth. Can I have someone please share with the class what is our Moorish foundation in truth? Islam.
My name is Brother Yasser Aaron Thomas Bay. I am 7 years old. The answer is the first 7 articles of the U.S. Constitution, which is the organic free constitution of the Republic, U.S.A. Islam and peace.
Perfect. Beautiful, brother. Beautiful. I love that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And again, we always know that this is connecting us where? It connects us back to the great law of peace. These first 7 articles that our brothers shared with us, our free national constitution, this is what our prophet, Noble Drew Allah, talks about in what? A warning in 1928. That's the little blue pamphlet. The national side of what? Our Moorish movement. Again, brother, thank you so very much. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, Moors, we're going to be opening the floor, exercising our 5 senses. Again, this is for every student. We always let our mighty tiny Moors go first, followed by our magnificent young and older Moors. So now the floor is open to everyone, whatever law puts on your heart to exercise your 5 senses. State your name, where you calling from, and your age. Islam. Star, the floor is open.
We are first Islam. We are Christian.
Say your name. You say your name.
My name is Dakota. My name is Cashin.
What's your age?
I'm 5.
And how old are you?
4.
No, 3.
3.
And what did you have on your heart? What did you want to say?
My heart is feeling better.
All right. Did you want to say something, Yashua?
Oh.
All right. It's one of you.
It's one piece.
Islam, and thank you, brother and sister, for exercising your 5 senses with our class today. Please continue. We love your loving vibrations. Islam, we need that energy. Thank you. Anyone else would like to exercise their 5 senses? Please? Islam.
My name is Beneficent. Republic.
How old are you?
I'm boy without my Bible boy. Love, juice, peace, freedom, and justice. On my dead doors, by guide and salvation. When I ever day to securely, me.
Who made you?
Allah.
Who is Allah?
The body universe.
Can we see him?
No.
Where is the nearest place we could meet him?
In the heart.
What is a prophet?
Allah is the Allah. Never did a human flesh.
That's an angel, baby. Nationality?
Moorish American.
What is our religion?
Islam.
Islam and peace.
Islam and peace. Peace.
Islam, and thank you, sister, for exercising your 5 senses and love vibrations with our class today. And always returning that peace to you. We want the whole universe to feel that peace. Islam, thank you. We love you. The floor is open. Star, Moors.
Islam.
My name is Brother Yasser Aaron Thomas Bay. I am 7 years old, 43. At what age did Jesus begin to teach? At the age of 12. 44. Where did he teach? India, Africa, and Europe. 45. How long did he teach? 18 years. 46. What did Jesus say that would make you free? Truth. 47. What is truth? Truth is aught. 48. What is aught? Aught is Allah. 49. Can truth change? Truth cannot change or pass away. 50. What other name do we give to truth? Holy breath. Islam and peace.
Islam, dear. Islam. Powerful keys that you chose for our class to share with us today. Beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for that energy. We need it. We love you. Thank you. Islam, anyone else would like to exercise their 5 senses? Please share.
Islam. My name is Beneficent. I'm AO's on Koran of The Republic. My 5 principles are love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Who made you? Allah. Who is Allah? Allah is the Father of the universe. Can we see him? No. Where's the nearest place we can meet him? In the heart. What is your nationality? Moorish American. What is our religion? Islamism. What is our holy day? Friday. Islam and peace.
Islam, my dear. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for choosing those keys to share with our class today from our 101 questions. Thank you. We love your energy. Please continue doing what you're doing. We're very proud of you. Islam, we love you. Islam, anyone else would like to exercise their 5 senses? Please share.
Islam, this is Activities and Attendance Coordinator, Sister Chandrika Copeland L. I have Sister Sanira Divine Copeland L., and she is 3 years old. We're calling from the Florida Republic, and I would like her to exercise her 5 senses this Sunday's creation. Let's say our 5 principles for everyone. Say love.
And
justice. All right. Who made you?
Allah.
Who is Allah?
Allah is the God of the universe.
Can we see him?
No.
Where is the nearest place we can meet him?
In the heart.
In the heart. Say Islam
and peace.
Islam, dear. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you for exercising your 5 senses of the class today. And it's very, very strong and powerful. So please continue doing what you're doing. We love you. Thank you. Islam, the floor is still open if anyone else wants to exercise their 5 senses. Islam, sister.
Islam, my name is Sister Lovey Douglas, calling from the New York Republic, and I am 12 years old. My 5 principles are love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. 1. Who made you? Allah. Who is Allah? Allah is the Father of the universe. Can we see him? No. Where is the nearest place we can meet him? In the heart. What is your nationality? Moorish American. Islam and peace.
Islam, dear. Thank you, thank you, thank you, sister, for exercising your 5 senses in energy and love vibration with our class today. We love it. Please continue. Stay strong and firm. Islam, Islam, Islam. Anyone else would like to exercise their 5 senses before we move on? Please star. All right, at this time, I would like to call to the floor our Deputy Moorish Achievement Trainer, Sister Jaden Levi-Eel, to either take her time reciting or read our Act 6 key, Islam. Islam, Sister Star, if you're able.
Islam.
Yes, dear.
Islam, this is Deputy Moorish Receiver in Training, Sister Jaden Levi Ill, calling out for the Louisiana Republic, and I'm 11 years old. And I would like to recite our Act 6 key. With us, all members must proclaim their nationality, and we are teaching our people their nationality and their divine creed, that they must know they are part and parcel of this said government, and know that they are not Negroes, colored folks, black people, or Ethiopians, because these names were given to slaves by slaveholders in 1779, and lasted until 1865 during the time of slavery. But this is a new era of time now, and all men now must proclaim their free national name to be recognized by the government in which they live in the nations of the earth. This is the reason why Allah, the great God of the universe, ordained Noble Drali, the prophet, to redeem his people from their sinful ways. The Moorish Americans are the descendants of the ancient Moabites who inhabited the northwestern and southwestern shores of Africa. Islam and peace.
Islam, my dear. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That's very powerful. I love the way you took your time and recited that. Now, remember we shared just with that Act 6 key is very powerful. You can talk to anyone from the president on down, no matter what the person's station or status, just through that Act 6 key, giving up every kind of information there possibly can be, just in that Act 6 key. So continue that. You never know when you might have to, share that with somebody that might be curious. So what's that eel behind your name? Or what's that bay behind your name? What does that mean? You got your turban on, and you're saying you're not black. What is that all about? Just from what you just shared. Very powerful, universal. So again, sister, that was perfect. I love it. Anyone else would like to exercise their 5 senses?
Islam.
Oh, I apologize. I'm going backwards. Excuse me, Moore. We're finished with exercising our 5 senses. She did that so beautiful. Islam. Yes, at this time, we would like for someone to support our sister in the Act 6 key by reading or reciting powerful our 4 supporting statements. I apologize, Moore. Islam.
Islam, this is the Riley by Ilkhan for Louisiana Republic, and I am 9 years old, and I'll be reciting our 4 supporting statements. 1. I am a Hebrew Muslim Moorish descent. 2. We get our nationality through genealogy. 3. We honor our forefathers and mothers by proclaiming our true nationalities. 4. Our simple way of calling ourselves names that allude to slavery. Noble Drali came to redeem us. Islam and peace.
Islam, my darling. Thank you. That's perfect. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Those 4 supporting statements also can be shared with anybody, no matter what their stations. It's just how you do it. Always keep in mind, Moors, our students, very important, these powerful lessons that you all have. Remember, it might make people feel uncomfortable or feel intimidated. So your job is be as compassionate and loving as possible. When you share this knowledge that you'll have more people attracted to you and wanting to come and find more information. It's how you present it. Don't be arrogant. Don't let the ego get in your way, because that's how we lose a lot of people. People get intimidated or, feel defensive, whatever. It's the way you share what you share. So I love the way you children and students are doing. So keep this in mind. Just a little bit that you're sharing is so powerful. So keep that in mind. It's how we do what we do. Islam says, again, thank you for reciting those 4 supporting statements. Now, Moors, we're going to be sharing our lesson. I'm trusting I've covered everything I'm supposed to cover. We're going to be now going into our lesson for this Sunday's creation. And again, like last Sunday, our subject lesson was very, very, very short. So we shared a subject title. So again, this Sunday's creation, we will be sharing one of our subject titles because our lesson is what? Very short, but what? Mighty, mighty, mighty powerful. So I'm going to take my time and share our subject title for this Sunday's creation. And it is called The Spirit of Allah. I'm going to take my time. And this subject title is going to be connecting us directly to our keys 70, 71, and 72. So let me share our subject title. Like I said, it's very short. And as I share this subject title, please take your time and internalize it. Think about it. Think about yourself as I share this subject title. All of us. The Spirit of Allah. In ancient Africa, which we know the original name is what? Amexium. Everything we did was what? Spiritual in nature. I'm going to read it again. Very short, but very powerful. Put yourself there. Think about this. We're the same spirit, spirit that we're talking about in ancient times. In ancient Africa, modern name, Amexium. What? Everything. Think about that. Everything we did was what? Spiritual in nature, which is natural. The spirit of the what? Great God Allah was what? Present. Where? In everything who? We did. The spirit of Allah was what? Present in what? Number one, our philosophy. Number two, cosmology. Number three, theology. Number four, science. Number five, educational or learning. And six, economic what? Systems. Very powerful. Everything. The what? The successful integration or connection or joining or mixing of what? God, Allah consciousness and what? Daily life does what? Defines one's spirituality. The successful integration or joining or connection, that's all of us, or mixing of what? God, Allah consciousness and what? Our daily life every day. It does what? It defines one's spirituality. Very short subject title, but very, 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 very powerful. We must internalize this and practice this every day of our life from the time we wake up till we lie down at night to go to bed. Again, like I said, the subject title connects us to our keys, number 70, 71, and 72. Let me share that real quick, those keys. 70, 71. What is the higher self? The higher self is what? The mother of virtues. And what? The harmonies of life. And breeds what? Justice, mercy, love, and right. 71. Can the higher self pass away? No. Why? Because it is Allah and man. And we know we say man, we talk about woman and child. So that's how we stay connected. The spirit of Allah is in everything we did, do, to do. Always keep in mind, children and youth, this is so vital, just like the blood that runs through our veins. Think about that. You know we need that blood circulating throughout our veins in our body. It's the same subject, connection, the spirit of Allah in everything that we do. And always keep the great God Allah in your thoughts daily. And especially, it helps us stay connected to our higher self, higher realms of the cosmic family. And also, again, you must be sincere. Only when you're sincere. You don't just race through things because it doesn't stick. When you race through something real fast, you don't get a chance to feel the essence of it. That's why you take your time. And don't matter somebody make comments. Hurry up. What are you talking about? Go ahead and get done with it. Don't do that. Don't let nobody do that to you. You take your time and get that connection with the spirit of Allah within you. And from there, you can do anything more, anything. So keep that in mind in our daily life. The spirit of Allah is in everything that we do. Even don't even be conscious of it. You're playing with one another, communicating, just simple things. That's what we must do to keep ourselves connected. We must stay connected. We've been separated so long. All right? Now, students, we're going to share our lesson for today. And before we start, I want all the students to please take out your PDF pictures of the cover of our Quran questions for Moorish Americans. As you know, we have been demonstrating on the high science symbolism of our Quran questions, the picture. And we know in science, this is actually the back of our 101 questionnaire. In science, thou authority, which is on the other side, is actually in science the front cover. So at this time, take out everybody who has their copies of your PDF pictures. We're going to be sharing another subject for this Sunday's creation. And again, like I said, this is very short, like last Sunday. And as I shared, the high science symbolism of what? The cares of the world. This is what we're going to be sharing briefly today. So as you look at your pictures, look at that water. Look what it says. The cares of the world. I want everybody to take a very serious look at that what? Watery grave. Remember we shared that in our previous lesson, that watery grave that the prophet Nabuju Allah is doing what? Carrying who? Humanity from the cares of the world. And take your time more and please listen to this mighty, mighty, mighty powerful message of what? Divine truth is doing what? Is relating to us all as a whole to what? The cares of the world. Let me share that as we go through that. Take your time and look at that watery grave that the prophet is taking humanity, carrying humanity from. The cares of the world. Those what? Negative or lower self or energies. Worldly influences, which does what? Entice, allure, and do what? Strongly attract the what? The soul of man, woman, and child. This is what it does. Turning us away from the things, what? Spiritual in causing us to do what? Forget our divine connection to who? Allah. The what? The all in all. Like I said, very short, but so mighty powerful. Look at that. This is what the cares of the world has done to us. Again, those negative or lower energies, worldly, does what? Influences. It does what? It entices us. It allures us. And what strongly attract the what? The soul of man, woman, and child. It does what? It's turning us away from the things spiritual, causing us to do what? Forget. Didn't we forget? We forgot who we were. It wasn't for the prophet coming, taking us from this watery grave. Look at us. Forgetting our what? Divine connection to Allah, the all in all. Allah, A-L-L. So that's our subject title. That's our subject lesson for this creation on the cares of the world. So again, take your time. Remember what it has done to us, and while we are here, while the prophet has come to save us, redeem us. So think about this. Think about the subject title. Let the Spirit of Allah be in everything that you do every day, students. And also think about this picture. You see humanity. You see the prophet bringing us from what? The cares of the world. All the things that disconnected us. So again, that's our lesson for this Sunday's creation and our subject title. Now, I would like to open the floor and call our Sister Copeland Eel to share our home assignment for this Sunday's creation. And as you know, Moors, this is our 5th week sharing of our syllabus. So, sister, if you're able, can you please share the home assignment for the Sunday's creation? Thank you.
Islam. Moors. I am the activities and attendance coordinator for the Moorish Children's Sunday School. My name is Sister Chandrika Copeland L., and I'm calling out of the Florida Republic. Now proceeding to read the home assignment for this Sunday's creation. This Sunday's creation will be centered around last week's Sunday school lesson. What does it mean to be delivered? How are we divinely connected to Allah? For our magnificent Moors, 7 years and older, please demonstrate on the questions above in 2 to 3 paragraphs. For our magnificent, mighty, and tiny Moors, 0 months to 7 years, please spell the word delivered and use it in a mighty sentence with the help of your parents. And as always, if you are unable to attend Sunday school, please send a text to Sheikah Sherry L. any day or time before Saturday at 5 p.m. Peace and love, family. Islam, beloved.
Islam, dear, thank you so very, very much. And always, we always let our mighty tiny Moors share first. Sisters go first, if it's all possible, followed by the brothers. So now the floor is open to sharing of our home assignment. This is the 5th week of the syllabus that you have. So we want you to state your name and where you're calling from, and you have the floor to share your home assignment. Islam, please, star. If no Tiny Moore wants to go first, the floor is open to anybody. Islam, yes.
My name is Brother Yasser Aaron Thomas Bay. I am 7 years old. Delivered means to me to be free from something. To be free, the nearest place we can meet Allah is in the heart. That means Allah is inside of me and a part of me. My mom explained that we are made in the image of Allah. I am divinely connected to Allah because I was created in Allah's image. We are connected, and the one that makes me strong. Islam and peace.
Islam, Islam, Islam. And thank you, Yasser Thomas Bay. That was excellent of explaining and demonstrating your home assignment on our subject from last Sunday's creation, dealing with deliverance. So that was perfect. Please, that is beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We love you, brother. We love you. Thank you. Anyone else? Floor's open.
Islam.
Islam.
Islam, my name is Tata, and I can pay on Polito.
How old are you?
On Polito.
Okay. Say delivered.
Delivery.
No, say delivered.
Delivered.
Say D.
E.
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 L.
L.
I.
I.
V.
D.
E.
E.
R.
R.
E.
E.
D.
D.
Delivered.
Delivered.
Say, I have been delivered.
I have been delivered
from all wrong.
The all wrong.
By our Father God Allah.
Father God Allah.
Islam and peace.
Islam and peace.
Islam, my dear sister Anira. Thank you for exercising and sharing your home assignment. Very, very powerful on our word delivered. And your powerful, mighty sentence that you shared with us. Thank you, Sister Anara. Guess what? We love you. Islam, Islam, Islam. Keep up the great work. Doors open to any student exercising your 5 senses on your home assignment.
Islam.
Islam.
Islam. My name is Brad Fashimada Bay. I'm able to move Confucius Republic to set free and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil, to take and hand over to or leave for another key. Key 1, who made you? Allah. Key 2, who is Allah? Allah is the Father of the universe. Key 3, can we see him? No. Key 4, where is the next place we can meet him? In the heart. Key 71, can the highest self pass away? No. Key 72, why? Because it is Allah and man. Key 90, can a man be a Negro, black, colored, or Ethiopian? No. Key 91, why? Because man is made in the image and after the likeness of God, Allah. This is how we are divinely connected to Allah. Islam and peace.
Islam, my mighty brother. Beautiful. Perfect. I love the way you coordinated and connected those keys. I love the way you ended it and demonstrated that question that we asked. You showed us. You demonstrated to us how we're connected divinely to Allah. That was perfect, Brother Christian. Please keep up the good work. We love you. Thank you, Brother Christian.
Islam. Oh, yeah.
Islam. Thank you, sister. This is Sister Chandrika Copeland L, the Activities and Attendance Coordinator. I have Sister Sanira Divine Copeland L. She is 3 years old, and we're calling from the Florida Republic, and I would like her to exercise her 5 senses on her home assignment, this Sunday's creation. Let's say our Moorish sight word. Say delivered.
Delivered.
Say delivered.
Delivered.
Say it again. Delivered. Let's spell delivered. D
E
E
E
L
L
I
I
V
V
E
E
R
R
E
E
D.
T.
Delivered.
Delivered.
They always
Always
deliver
deliver
more
more
than
than
expected.
expected.
Say Islam
And peace.
Islam, my mighty sister Sanara. Perfect, 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 perfect. We love it. Thank you for sharing that powerful demonstration of our word delivered and also your demonstration of your sentence. Very, very, very powerful. Guess what? We love you, Sanara, Sister Sanara. Islam, Islam, Islam. Islam, anyone else like to exercise their home assignment? The floor is open. Oh, I apologize. Yeah, someone was coming in at the same time the Sister Sanara. So that person, you have the floor. You yield the floor.
Islam. This is
Okay,
Sister Riley.
Okay.
Islam. This is Sister Riley Vahil, calling from the U.S.A. Republic, and I am 9 years old, and I'll be exercising my homework. Deliverance means to the action or being rescued of being rescued or set free. For example, Noble Drew Ali redeemed us from our sinful ways. We are divinely connected to Allah because by proclaiming our nationality, we are honoring our forefathers and mothers. We cannot see Allah, but the nearest place we can meet him is in the heart. Islam and peace.
Islam, my mighty sister Raleigh. Sister Raleigh, that was beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It was clear. I love the way you made your connections, and I love the way you demonstrated on the word delivered and the meaning that you interpreted with the word delivered and how you connected with Allah coming to redeem us. He came to redeem us. He delivered us. So again, Sister Raleigh, we love you. Thank you. Please continue doing what y'all are doing. We love you. The floor is open. Oh, did somebody yield for you? No, you had the floor. The floor is open now for anyone to exercise their home assignment.
Islam. Islam. This is Deputy Moorish Receiver and Trainer Sister Jada Levi Ill, calling out from the U.S.A. Republic, and I'm 11 years old, and I like to exercise my homework assignment. What does it mean to be delivered, and how are we divinely connected to Allah? To be delivered means to be redeemed or saved, or to be saved. And as Moorish Americans, Noble Drew Ali redeemed his people from our sinful ways. Redeemed us from our sinful ways. Allah, the great God of the universe, ordained Noble Drew Ali to redeem his people from their sinful ways. As Moorish Americans, we know that we are not Negroes, colored folks, Black people, or Ethiopians, because these names were given to slaves by slaveholders in 1779 and lasted until 1865 during the time of slavery. We are divinely connected to Allah because we have proclaimed our nationality. Some of us are still going through the process of proclaiming our nationality, but we are divinely connected to Allah by proclaiming our nationality and our divine creed. But we are divinely connected to Allah because by proclaiming our nationality and divine creed, we are honoring our forefathers and mothers. Islam and peace.
Islam, my dear. The Islam, Sister Jaden Levi, you are Deputy Moorish Achiever in Training. Perfect. You all are really getting it. You're connecting, you're internalizing it. Powerful, powerful future guiders of the nation. We're going to be proud. We are proud now, but we can already see within the future how things are. We won't go through what we're going through now. We'll be all right. So thank you, sister, for making that connection and sharing your home assignment on Delivered. Islam, anyone else like to exercise the home assignment?
Islam.
Sister.
Islam, my name is Sister Leffie Douglas, calling from the New York Republic, and I am 12 years old. To be delivered is to be set free from bondage. Abraham Lincoln set us free from slavery, and Noble Drew Ali taught us to love instead of hate and delivered us from the branding of Negro, Black, and Colored. We are divinely connected to Allah because He made us, His Spirit lives in us, and the nearest place we can meet Him is in the heart. Islam and peace.
Islam. Thank you so very much for exercising your home assignment. And what stuck in my mind out of all the beautiful things you just shared is the Spirit of Allah lives in all of us. We didn't know this. Do you see how powerful things are that you have, that you can share with people, where they can kind of see it? It's not complicated. You don't have to wait to pass form or die and think you're going to fly up to heaven or whatever's going to be in the sky. It's right here, today, and now. So, sister, I love that connection, that simple but very powerful. We meet Allah in the heart. The Spirit of Allah lives in all of us. So, Sister Lovey Douglas, I love your demonstration. Continue doing what you're doing. And again, I can see the future. Islam, anyone else? Please share your home assignment. I don't know if did I get everybody? Islam? Oh, Islam, brother.
Islam Wars. This is Deputy Moorish Achiever in Training, Brother Jameson Dennis Pay. I'm 10 years old and I'm calling from the Florida Republic. And I'd like to exercise my 5 senses on my home assignment. Islam?
Yes.
Okay, we're being heard.
Okay. Islam,
baby.
Delivered means to bring, hand over, or take to the proper address. You can be delivered from negativity or evil. To set free and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. We are divinely connected to Allah through our mind, and Allah sees and knows all. Islam and peace.
Islam, my dear brother. Thank you. Allah sees everything. That's what we got. That's what keeps us humble, really, when you think about it. When you get ready to do something or think about it, whatever, you got to think about Allah sees it all. You're not hiding, So that's great for us to think about to make us, not do or be tempted, as you say, temptation. Don't be tempted. We all going to be tempted sometimes, but just don't exercise on it. Don't do it. Don't put it into action because Allah's in our heart. Allah sees everything. That's why it says A-L-L, all. He's almighty. Anything, low self can be mighty, but not A-L-L. A-L-L takes care of everything. So I love your demonstration. and continue doing what you're doing. All of my students do the same thing. So, brother, our Deputy Moorish Achievement Training, Brother James Dennis Bay, we love, love, love you. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you for your sharing of your home assignment. So, Moors, I think that took care of the whole class. Am I overlooking anyone? Islam? So, Moors that took care of our students and their sharing of their home assignments, connecting, to last week's lesson delivered. So at this time, we're closing this portion of our children's Sunday school, and always we open the floor to any visiting student that may have come on the call that maybe want to say something or share. Then we open the floor to our student if they have anything they'd like to share. So now the floor is open in case any visiting child or children have been on the came on the call and like to have anything to say. Islam, star, please state your name and where you're calling from, and of course your age. And if not, the floor is open to any student. Islam.
Namanya sudah anak dan baik kepada I beautiful Moorish American and peace.
Islam, Sister Anara, for sharing your knowledge, what's on your mind with our class today. Thank you, Sister Anira. We love you. All right. Anyone else like to say something or share something before we close out? Islam? Islam, dear.
Islam Wars. This is Deputy Moorish Achiever in Training, Brother Jameson Dennis Bay, and I have my sister.
How old are you?
How old are you, sir?
How old are you, Jameson?
I am 10 years old.
And you have your sister Sanira Divine Copeland L. How old are you, Sanira?
3.
You're 3? Okay.
And I would like to exercise my 5 senses on mattering.
On what, baby? What did you say?
On the word mattering.
Mattering.
You matter. Whether anyone notices you. You matter. Because you are unique. You matter. When you share time, talent, and experience with others. You matter. When you offer a smile or a kind word of encouragement. You matter. When you share your uniqueness with others. You matter. When you are helpful even when no one notices. You matter.
Say
Islam and peace.
Islam, Islam, Islam. Beautiful. I love that. Beautiful. Yes, you matter. A lot of times we don't feel like we matter, so we got to remember we matter. You matter. Mattering. I love that word. I love the way you demonstrate it, even when nobody's looking. You matter. When you want to help someone, you're showing compassion, love. Let that person know they matter. That means a lot. You get more out of a person. You build their self-esteem up. It's so much in that healing process, letting someone know you matter. So again, I love that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Continue to do stuff like that. I love it. Thank you, Sister Sanara and Deputy Moorish Achievement Training, James and Dennis Bay. I love that. Perfect. Islam Wars. We know at this time, at the end of the month, we always exercise and acknowledge and recognize all our students who had Earth Days or solar return. And this is the end of the month today, the month of Sunday. So we're going to share and let these students know they matter. Okay? So we are recognizing and acknowledging the Earth Day and solar return of Brother Michael Jerome Simpson Eel III, who had an Earth Day May 16th, which was Sunday, now 6 years of age. 2, Brother Junior George had an Earth Day May the 25th, which was Tuesday, now 15 years of age. And our newest student, Sister Dakota Faith Peterson, May the 19th, which was Wednesday. Now she's 5 years of age. So we want to congratulate happy, joyful, uplifting Earth Day to all 3 of our students. And guess what, you all? We love you. Islam, Islam, Islam. Islam. Okay? Now we are ending our Moorish portion of the Children's Sunday School. And I'm always closing in the divine spirit of what? Gratitude. And in the spirit of love divine. Peace, 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 and more peace. I love you all. Thank you, Morris.
Islam, Islam, Islam. As always, giving an abundance of thanks, love, and light to our Sheikahs Cherry L, the children in our Sunday school, and the Sunday school staff for their teachings, guidance, lessons, and energy. It is truly appreciated. You children are amazing. You are welcome, Sheikahs. I also would like to say happy solar return to all of the children and the students, and also to just give a quick acknowledgement to our dear Deputy Sheikh in training, our sorry, I'm a loss for words right now because the children just did a really amazing job, the way they demonstrate, and that last portion with the poem was amazing. Mom, keep up the good work. But I wanted to give acknowledgement to our good brother Jameson Dennis Bay because he recently got into a very special and gifted school. So Sheikahs Cherry L, would you like to just tell the class about that really quick, Islam?
Islam, more, I would have to call on Mom. I was waiting for her to give me the details, but I never received it, so that's why it wasn't mentioned today.
Got it.
Yes, but if she wants to share it, she can share it, but I didn't get the information.
No problem, Sheikahs.
Yes.
Mom, would you like to tell everyone about our amazing Jameson Dennis Bay, Islam?
Islam, Sheikahs, Deputy Sheikahs Alyssa. I sent the information late. I actually sent it off this morning. We did celebrate for Jameson. Jameson was rewarded because he got accepted into a school, a very special school. So I'm going to read what I sent to the Sheikahs. Islam. It says Jameson Dennis Bay has been accepted into a school called Breakthrough Miami in the Florida Republic. Because of all of his hard work and high testing scores, one of Jameson's school teachers referred him to join this amazing school. Breakthrough Miami provides an academic enrichment program for excelling students. The program uses a unique student teaching students model to create a rigorous, vibrant learning community where highly motivated 5th through 12th grade students are supported to achieve post secondary success. Students get to graduate from high school on time with an associate's degree. Now they can attend college with a scholarship and continue their education in the field of study they desire. These emerging leaders are inspired to become the generation of educators and advocates of the world. Islam and peace.
Thank you. Beautiful. Congratulations, Brother James and Dennis Bay.
Islam, brother.
Pardon self, my voice is a little scratchy today because I was super excited. We went to the bowling alley and celebrated for Jameson, and he threw a couple of strikes, and I was very excited. Islam and peace.
Islam, sister. No need to apologize. I completely understand. We celebrate our children. We celebrate our moments. So congratulations, Deputy Moorish Achievement Training Jameson Dennis Bay, on all your hard work and your accomplishments. And I am not surprised because you saw and you excel in Sunday school. So I knew that wherever you go, they're going to see that light in you. So congratulations. And I wanted to just put that on the floor. I wasn't aware, Sheikah, that you didn't get the information. So now I know. But it goes in correlation with that beautiful poem that you and your sister recited. You matter. Islam.
Matter.
Islam. So giving thanks once again to our beautiful Sunday school, the children, the staff, and to you, Sheikah Cherry L. You guys are truly appreciated. At this time, I would like to open the floor very briefly for the adult portion of the Sunday school. For any questions on our 101 keys, Quran questions for Moorish Americans, please press * to unmute your line.
Islam, Deputy Sheikah.
Islam, sister.
We have 26 callers on the line.
Giving thanks, sister.
Islam.
Islam?
Islam, family.
Islam, this is Brother Claxton Copeland L.
Islam, Brother Claxton Copeland L. You have the floor.
Islam. First of all, I'd like to congratulate, well, excuse me, y'all, I'm at work today. I'd like to first thank you all for I like to rise to my highest height. So all my Sheikhs and Grand Sheik, and all my people on the call, raise to my highest, to Allah, Buddha, Confucius, Jesus, and Muhammed. Well, excuse me, I'm just taking a little time from work to just thank you guys for acknowledging Jameson, and thank you, Jameson, for doing your hard work. You see, it always pays off, like I tell you every day, as far as your studying, because of Black Lives Matter, we no longer have time to play, because those people are hiding us under Black Lives Matter. So we must do what we have to do more, and that's to all of the children. We're all of something exceptional. Yesterday we had a great evening, and Jameson and my wife didn't even tell you, we took a special needs person to the bowling alley with us. And this guy can hardly walk, but I kept in his ear, just like, Jameson, you got to do the positive things. And he even told my friend, he said, hey, I think I might want to be a bowling champ. And we talk about an individual that has multiple sclerosis, that can hardly walk. So on that note, I'm just saying to Jameson and to all our youth that we all have the opportunities to do better, just like we're in this movement. I would like to just thank you guys for giving me my 2 minutes. And I love the poem of Sanari and Jameson. That's why I interrupted, because they tell me a lot, but they didn't tell me about that one more. So thank you all for celebrating with us. It was very beautiful to me and my friend was listening. Islam and peace.
Islam, brother, you are quite welcome. Oh, Islam, sister.
I'm sorry, Sheikah. I just wanted to make a correct. My cousin, he's 22 years old. He's a graduate. He's finished school, and he has cerebral palsy. It's not severe cerebral palsy. He uses a walker to roll, and it's kind of like every time his legs, he takes a step, his legs are kind of like bending back. But I was raised with this young man, and he's almost like my brother. And I still go around to help him. And now that I'm in a nursing field, I feel like my spiritual calling is to help these disabled individuals. I know that they want to get out and they want to explore things and they want to feel normal and they don't want to be limited to things. So it was my first time out with him. Dealing with him, it was very overwhelming. And we got through it all, and I'm very glad, that we did take him out bowling. I said, he can't bowl. How you gonna hold? How can he walk? He might slip. He might fall. I was just like, oh my God, I don't think he can do that. But my cousin, 22 years old, he said, I can bowl. Give me those shoes. He walked out there. He took his time. The first ball that he rolled, he almost hit a strike. He knocked the ball out he's so strong with his strength. I didn't even realize he was so strong. He sent that ball rolling. It knocked almost all of the pins out. Only one pin was left. So he had another go. The second time that he went, he still knocked that one pin that was in the middle out. And that showed me that, wow, no matter what your disabilities are, don't let anybody tell you that you're not able to complete a task or you're not able to do anything. And with that, I'll yield the floor, and I say Islam and peace. Hold on. Jameson wants to say something. Islam.
Islam, this is Brother Jameson Dennis Bay. I'm 10 years old, and I'm calling from the Florida Republic. And I just want to say that your disability, a disability is just a different ability. So you don't have to say that, I don't think that person can do that because they are disabled. It's just a different ability. They just do things different than yourself. You never should judge a book by its cover. I want to thank everybody for congratulating me, and with that, I'm going to continue to go higher and higher. Islam and peace.
Islam, family. Islam, I mean, it's just heartwarming, and we're a family, we're a team, and we're always supposed to acknowledge each other's, our accomplishments, and it's very important because, like you guys say, we all matter, and that brother that you guys took to the bowling alley, he matters as well, his feelings, everything. So you guys did it in love, and it's just a blessing. So thank you, and continue to keep up the good work. Islam. The floor is open for any questions on the 101 Quran questions for Moorish American children. Islam. Islam. Islam.
Bismillah, Rahman Rahim. Ever rise and giving perfect praises to Allah, Father God of the universe. And then I know true and divine prophets, seen and seen, known and known and reincarnated. And to us just Hebrew prophets in these days and time. Prophet, noble, true, or lie. Still knows honest to our national grand sheik. Respect though. And to our officials in Baltimore and republics. And in our children, yes, marvelous, great vibration. Guess ETC, shout out to Marcus Garvey for an intelligent spirit and God's system. Yes, more is beautiful for today. Just what has been said guides my mind to the future when we have reached that stage where we're properly functioning and we're truly together. I see the spirit of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice being established even through our young ones. And must say, give thanks to the parents that are guiding these children. Before I came on the call today, I just got the energy and I started to write some things which our National Sunday School coordinator did mention, and man, I love you, Sheikah Cherry, and love you for what you do, truly. I wrote that temptation is in the eaters all around us, and the same has been tempting us for ages. So when we know what we know, which our prophet bring us, which is the truth, and have accepted it, we must now guide our children and protect them from yielding to these temptations by strengthening them or strengthening their creative energy to tune into their higher self, because we are surrounded by truth and falsehood in every step we make, and they are there for us to decide which path we want to choose. So just linking that to the subject title and all of that, the spirit of Allah. So my question is, including the cares of the world, because when we know the spirit of Allah that take care of the cares of the world, we don't need them, we don't think about it. So what is the spirit of Allah? Islam?
Islam, giving thanks, Deputy Sheikh, for that question on the floor. So the Deputy Sheikh put a question on the floor. What is the spirit of Allah?
Islam?
Islam, sister.
Islam, sister. Is all well today?
All is well. I didn't even catch the voice until you spoke more. All is well, my beautiful sister. I hear your vibration loud and clear, and you have the floor.
Praise Allah. Praise Allah. Islam family, this is Sister Norma Solomon Eel, calling from the Bronx County out of the New York Republic. First rising to my highest heights is an all-perfect praise and the highest honor to Allah, the Mother, Father, God of the universe, giving honor to all true and divine prophets, Jesus, Muhammed, Buddha, Confucius, and to our illustrious Hebrew prophet in this new era of time, Noble Drew Ali in his first, second, and third form, extending honors to our National Grand Sheikh, Joel Bratton Bay, to all of our officers, to our officials, both national and local, to our sheikesses, our deputy sheikesses, to our sheiks, our deputy sheiks, to all of our citizens, members, students, our beautiful, beautiful, beautiful children and Moorish achievers in training, and to any guests that may be on the call. This afternoon, I greet all in and with Islam. First, I just want to acknowledge, that Sunday school becomes more beautiful as our children unfold, as we continue to unfold and tune into these lessons. There is a verse in the Bible says, and the children shall lead them, and that is just what I look forward to. I look forward, every Sunday to the children leading, me, leading us, in the lessons that are so simple, because it's those little tiny things that mean so much. It's those little tiny things that build the building blocks to create the whole. Like our Grand Sheikh always tells us is that we're spokes on the wheel, and we all have our own measure, the gifts for understanding of the treasures of Allah. I wanted to, extend honors, to our beautiful Sheikess, Gloria Cherry Eel, for her leadership, and guiding the children in a way that is loving, non-intimidating, inviting, and beautiful. And I also want to thank her support, for supporting her, because leading children and knowing what to say and having a certain demeanor is very important. And I know if she didn't have the support of those who supported her, it would be more challenging for her to do so. I also want to congratulate Copeland Eel family. Brother Jameson, you are a shining star, and I am very, 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 very proud, as we all are of you and your accomplishments. Same for our good sister Shandrika, as becoming, a nurse and following her passion for caring for the people. That's how we uplift for humanity, and I just want to encourage you, to keep on doing what you're doing, keep on this path, keep teaching your children, for the children, just stay on this path. We didn't have the same opportunities that you have, at your age. And so, you're ahead of the game. Allah is winning and victory is sure, and as far as the question that our Deputy Sheikh put on the floor, can you just repeat the question just a little, because I have an answer, but I just want to address it fully, by exercising my 5, if you don't mind. Islam?
Islam, sister. The question that the Deputy Sheikh put on the floor is, what is the spirit of Allah? Islam.
All right. Islam. So, beautiful question put on the floor. What is the spirit of Allah? Well, we know that we are all spirit, clothed in soul and then clothed in flesh, and for me, the spirit is our conscious and even unconscious connection to Allah. In our Sunday school today, our sheikh has talked about the essence and the spirit, and how we were so spiritual, at the beginning, before we, fell. And so we were so spiritual. We was connected to Allah. We listened to the voice. We listened to our intuition, that small, still that speaks from within. That is our true essence. Allah and man and woman are one. And so the spirit of Allah is ought, it's truth, it's holy breath, it's the belly barometer, the differences that we know within our belly between what is wrong, what is right, what are we to do, how are we to be, how are we to act, the spirit, is love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, it's wisdom, it's the consciousness of the ought that man, woman, and Allah are one. It is the divine connection with each other, divine connection that we have with the universe, and the divine connection that we have with Allah. We cannot see spirit because it is intangible. However, we can feel spirit. We can feel vibration. We can feel energy. All that is positive is the spirit of Allah. So that's my exercising of the 5 on that question. I will turn the floor back over to the moderator. Islam and peace.
Islam, sister. Giving thanks for you sharing your energy and exercising your 5 on that question. It was beautifully said and well thought out. And you are absolutely correct when you speak about the spirit being clothed in flesh, and it's dealing with the conscious and unconscious. So I really appreciate you putting your 5 on the floor with us this Sunday creation. Deputy Sheikh, does that satisfy your answer? Or is there anyone else that would like to demonstrate on this question, Islam?
Islam?
Islam, brother.
Ever rise and giving perfect praises to Allah and all the divine prophets and our illustrious prophets in these days and time. Prophet Noble John, I honor and national American officials in Baltimore, all on the call, all Muslims all over the world. Yes, my sister, and just trying to stimulate mine, yeah. But gotta say, I did look up the word spirit on the internet, and two words came out, which were emotions and character. And as we know, that character, nationality, nation, people. So the spirit of Allah is just like the sister said, love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, which is also the likeness of Allah, love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, which we cannot get away from if we are to engage our higher self. It means to engage Allah. Can't leave him alone. So, Islam, turn to the floor.
Islam, giving thanks, Deputy Sheikh, for exercising your 5 on the question that you put on the floor. And the question that the Deputy Sheikh put on the floor is also very connected to Chapter 1 in the Holy Koran of the Moorish Science Temple of America. Chapter 1 deals with the creation and fall of man. And if you read the entire chapter, it kind of breaks down pretty much the question and the answers that was put on the floor. And I just want to read a small bit of that, okay? All finite things are subject unto change. All finite things will cease to be because there was a time when they were not. The bodies and the souls of men are finite things, and they will change. Ye, from the finite point of view, the time will come when they will be no more. But man himself is not the body nor the soul. He is a spirit and a part of Allah. Creative fate gave to man, to spirit man, a soul that he might function on the plane of soul, gave him a body of flesh that he might function on the plane of things made manifest. So I'm going to stop right there. And dealing with the question, when we think about spirit, we have to understand that spirit deals with Allah. Man is spirit, and spirit is timeless, infinite, and changeless. So to answer the question, spirit also deals with man. Spirit is Allah, Islam. At this time, I would like to open the floor and acknowledge or welcome any guests or visitors at this time. The floor is open. Please press * to unmute your line. All right, Islam. If you're interested in any of our Sunday School Conference playback calls, please visit our website at www.MoorishAmericanNationalRepublic.com. Click on the Resources tab to access the recording. If you're unable to access the website, please send an email to Sunday School at MoorishAmericanNationalRepublic.com with the dates of the calls you're interested in. We are working on a non-digital format, and we will let you know when it's available. Our Moorish Town Hall call is every Sunday night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at 443-961-4434. Please join us every Sunday night at 7:30 p.m. as we speak to questions on the divine and national side of our movement. Our policy of freedom, which includes but not limited to our proclamations of emancipation by President Abraham Lincoln, the original 13th Amendment with 20 sections. If interested in joining our Moorish School of Law and History, go to our website, www.MoorishAmericanNationalRepublic.com. To enroll, click on the Resources tab, utilize our citizenship application or our Moorish School of Law and History link, and we will see you in class. We welcome you to join us for our National Holy Night Call each and every Friday night, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you have a home temple but can't make it, we will be more than happy to have you. Join us at 443-961-4434 each and every Friday night at 9 o'clock p.m. See you at Holy Night. Are you a member of our Moorish American National Republic? If so, and you are in good standing, please join us every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our Members Forum call. To join the conversation, send an email to webmaster@MoorishAmericanNationalRepublic.com. Include your name shown on your documentation, phone number, a color copy of your nationality and identification card. Send this once again to webmaster@MoorishaMericanNationalRepublic.com, and someone will reach out to you. Our sister members in good standing, we meet every fourth Thursday at 8 o'clock p.m. We are calling on all sisters in our temple to participate as we speak about the topics of interest and the rising from the cares of the world. Come build with us as we use our feminine energy to strategize on how to uplift ourselves, our communities, and the world as a whole. If interested, please send an email to sisterauxiliary13@gmail.com, sisterauxiliary13@gmail.com. Include your name as shown on your documentation, your phone number, and an email where you would like to receive your correspondence. Our brothers in good standing meet every Thursday of the month, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our Young Men's Business League call. Topics discussed are geared towards building family, economic infrastructures needed to grow productive, healthy young Moorish men to the uplift of our nation and the world. If interested, send an email to youngmenbusinessleague@gmail.com. Include your name as shown on your documentation, phone number, and email you would like to receive your correspondence. Do you use your skills and talents to the benefit of others? Would you like the opportunity to put your skills and talents to use to your benefit and commit to the work of self-upliftment? We have committees geared towards upliftment. The committees are geared towards uplifting communities and nations. Please go to our website at www.MoorishamericanNationalRepublic.com, hit the resources tab, hit the committee links, and contact the committee chair you are interested in. To enroll in our Moorish Sunday School, please send an email to sundayschool@MoorishamericanNationalRepublic.com. Adults, include your name, age, phone numbers. For your children, please include their name, their age, their school grade, their class grade, their birthdays, and someone will officially contact you and send you out an email and a welcome information packet. The floor is now open to any other national officials who would like to make any announcements at this time. Please press star to unmute your line. Islam. Divine warning by the Prophet. Prophet warns all Muslims, governors, ordered to read proclamation at each meeting. I hereby inform all members that they must end all radical, agitating speeches while at work, in their homes, or on the streets. We are for peace and not destruction. Stop flashing your cards at Europeans. It causes confusion. Remember, your card is for your salvation. Failure to obey these orders will be of severe consequences. We are for love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, and when these principles are violated, justice must take its course. All members or groups of members who hold malicious feelings towards the temple or the prophet or violate the divine covenant of the Moorish movement will receive their reward from Allah for their unjust deeds. All true Moors will and must obey the law as laid down to them by their prophet. If they lose confidence in their prophet, they should turn in their cotton button, cease wearing their turban and fez, and return to the state where I, the prophet, found you. This is a holy and divine movement founded by the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. And if the Prophet is not right, the temple is not right. The Prophet, therefore, is sending out the divine plea to all Moorish Americans that they do their part in protecting their Prophet and temple. This is an everlasting movement founded by the Prophet through the will of Allah to redeem his people from their sinful ways. By order of Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Islam. At this time, I would like to open the floor to my brother, your brother, our National Grand Sheikh, Joe Baton Bay. Islam Grand Sheikh, please press star to unmute your line.
Islam, sister, brothers. Islam. Glad to hear your vibration, sister. And all the sisters, because we need that feminine energy to, keep the balance in place. Trusting all the family and everyone is safe and doing well. So I just want to thank you for being on the call and demonstrating the lessons of the Prophet, which we all need so dearly to, to keep ourselves straight. So before I proceed, I just always want to rise to my highest height and give it all my love and praise to a God that was stolen from us, if you will, but man, we know who that God is. If man know himself, he must know his God. So Allah is our God. No doubt about it. Because Allah represents love of all things. So on that page, I always want to rise to my highest heights and give my love and praise to a God who I know loves us. And that's why he sent us our prophet. To put us back on the right path. But yet we all have the will to choose. So stay right as opposed to doing wrong. I want to give honor to our ancestors. There's so many that have been great and who have done so many great things for us to keep us on the right path. There's so much a part of us, in us and around us. They're there for us. Just go into your heart and bring the vibration of them into you. When there's any type of decision that needs to be made, troubles that you need to overcome, they're there for us. Giving honor to all of the divine prophets, namely Jesus, Muhammed, Buddha, and Confucius. And our most illustrious Hebrew prophet is none other than the honorable prophet, Noble Drew Ali. Look at that name, Noble, the title, Noble. Our prophet, Noble Drew Ali, has brought us back into the house of nobility. When he adopted us, he made us nobles with him. He brought us our titles to our vast estate, which represents your nobility and rulership. Praise Allah for our prophet. He's our Savior as well as our Redeemer. And stemming from the lessons that he has brought, the instructions we can see and feel and attest to the importance of his presence within us. Giving honor to all of the Moorish staff and officials who I greatly appreciate, because no general is as good as his troops. And we all spokes in this wheel, so we need one another to show up one another with truth. And I want to give honor all of the Moorish officials, our members, and all who's on this call this afternoon, bringing the vibration of love from me to you, bring it together full circle, because it is our day and time to be one. Islam, Islam, Islam. Thanking everyone for participating and being a part of this divine call and this particular Sunday school lesson. as the prophet says, out of the Sunday school come the guidance of the nations, and we can see the importance of the guidance that we have amongst us and the things that we must do to continue to guide them correctly. I want to acknowledge, as always, all the staff of the Sunday school under the leadership of Chief Gloria Cherry Hill. Appreciate all that they have done, continue to do. I want to acknowledge all of our children, our tiny Moors, our Moorish Achievers in Training, the Deputy Moors Achievers in Training, all the children in general. I just want to express my gratitude and love for all that they are doing with the lessons and the accomplishments that they have bringing forth to all of us. They're such a great inspirational body of young spirits, and they are truly on the path of succeeding in everything that they are doing. I definitely want to acknowledge the achievements of Brother Jameson Dennison Bay for achieving such an extensive role in the schooling that he has been involved with through the guidance of their parents, the Copeland Hill family, loving them for staying the task and seeing what is right to do to raise that child, and all of our parents that's in this great body to realize, I've said many times, your children is just a reflection of you. And we can see how us being so close with our children with these lessons, what they can do to shine the light of intelligence and love and all that they encounter with their surroundings. And being that we are talking about children for a moment, we all children of the Most High, and when you go into Scripture and you read certain things about that attribute, you go into the 82nd Psalms, and it says in verse 6, it says that I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High. And continuing with Scripture, we're going to 2 Corinthians, and where it says, chapter 6, verse 16. And what agreement hath the temple of God with idols? For ye are the temple of the living God. As God hath said, I will dwell in them and walk in them, and I will be their God, and they shall be my people. Relating to verse 18, same chapter. And will be a father unto you, and ye shall be my sons and daughters, said the Lord Almighty. So you can see how all this is connecting and dealing with the question that was on the floor. Deputy Sheikers, can you state that question again? The brother, Deputy Sheikah Makal Bey.
Islam, Grand Sheikh.
Thank you.
Yes, Islam, no problem. What is the spirit of Allah? Islam.
Thank you. Well, camelback on what was said earlier, and I believe that you had made reference to the Circle 7 and brought that to my attention. And so we're going to deal with that in part of what you said to bring light to it, dealing with the creation and the fall of man. And remember, that's the first chapter, quite naturally it should be. So when you deal with what it's saying, in the first paragraph. But man himself is not the body nor the soul. He is a spirit and part of Allah. I love to say the word Allah. It resonates greatly with me. So, to me, that question is dealing with Allah, the word itself, spirit. I've said on occasion that the word Allah has 5 letters to it. A-L-L-A-H, which is love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. So why I say that? Because A means all, and Allah is all. And L means love. So our God, Allah, is all love. And by that being so, all love is loving. Who? All love, loving all humanity. So that's what Allah is to us. All love, loving all humanity. So what is humanity? Well, in defining it, is human beings collectively, the human race. So when we visualize our prophet on the 101 questions and dealing with the 101 questions for Moorish Americans, you see as Sheikh Trail was demonstrating about humanity. Our prophet has humanity in his arms. And he has 1 foot on land and 1 foot coming out of the water, because they buried the woman in the water for us never to know and for her to rise. But it's time for the woman to rise and take her place as she was in the beginning. All humanity was born through whom? The woman. How did we get here without the woman? She was the channel of birth, which represents humanity and the cares of the world. So when you deal with Allah and the last letter H, humanity, that H means justice for the woman who represents humanity. By us doing what we are doing, we are representing justice for the woman. And by the teachings of our Prophet Noble Drew Ali, we can see the importance of what justice is for all of us. Because it starts with the woman. So, all what I'm saying is relative to what was being demonstrated today. And, you know, I was so thankful and overjoyed to hear our little Moles demonstrate so well. You know, all that who did participate, and our children from our parents, can't recall all the names, but I know all of you have heard the vibration of truth, and it was just such a great feeling to hear all that they was demonstrating. And it was so inspirational. It really is. And I can't thank Allah enough for bringing us the children that we have today. Because you can see, stemming from what has taken place with these lessons, what they are going to bring forth on this planet with truth. And that's what is needed, because a lie has been told globally. And that's why everything is out of discourse. Everything is out of whack. You know, everything is, it's like rocking back and forth without no stability. But when you have stability is straight. So I wanted to just thank our children because, as our prophet teaches, we must learn to love instead of hate. We forgot. We was disconnected from the love of each other, but yet those that have controlled our habits have demonstrated hate. By us not knowing self, we don't know how to love self till the coming of the prophet. And by him coming, he's getting us to learn how to love instead of hate. So that's why our Moorish children are so special, and praise Allah for it. And once again, I want to give praising Allah for the parents of brothers James and Denison Bay, because by them continue to teach and instill the pride of who he is and who he must be, and the spirit that he has, and not just him, but there's so many other of our Moorish children who haven't came to the plate to demonstrate their achievements, and so not to disregard any child, because we all are special. But being that Brother Denison Bay has taken the floor and demonstrated his true worth to society by achieving the things that he has done with his light of intelligence and the spirit that he carries. And I'm going to thank the family again for all that they have done to continue with their role and getting him to be who he really is. And what is so significant about these children is that they are Moorish children, not black children. And I want to give a shout out to Sister Copeland for achieving her advance in dealing with the nursing field. And she's not a black nurse, she's a Moorish nurse. And with the knowledge that she has and what she's going to be bringing to that particular field of activity, you can see the importance of the teachings of the prophet in her and all of us who are doing certain things to raise humanity in such a way for them to realize that we're truly somebody. Because, see, we're carrying a light. It's a bright light. And it's bringing people to us. Because everybody is trying to figure out what in the world is wrong. They don't have no solution to the problem. But we have the solution. Why? Because we the question and the answer to it all. All what's going on in society around the world with the warring and what prophecy says, the first shall be last and the last shall be first. See, we are all living the life. We in it. And by us being the first, we must do the things to establish that zeal for everyone to see the importance of who we are, because we are truly somebody. We're so special, more than any people. I always relate to the 7th chapter of Deuteronomy, when you can read where the Creator said how special we are to the Creator, because we are special. So when I hear and listen to children speak, the lessons that they bring forth to all of us, you can see the importance of what these lessons represent. And all of us has a role to play, our attributes. That's why I said we all spoke in this wheel. We just got to realize the importance of who we are. Because we are the light of the world, whether we want to accept it or not. And everybody is waiting for us to rise to the height that we should be pertaining to the vibration of love that we bring. So there is so much more I want to talk about, but I'm looking at the time, and we went way over the time. But nevertheless, this was an extenuating circumstance, and when you have an extenuating circumstance, then you have to deal with it. So I'm just going to cut off now because all that was said, I know everybody have absorbed and feel good about the lesson today and the special presentation of our little moles who demonstrate what I truly tell everybody, come on the calls on Sunday and hear these little children demonstrate. Thanking the parents again for really realizing the role that you must play to keep it going. Because we need each other, really we do. And I know so many of us have done and said certain things, but nevertheless, and learn these lessons, can't hold a lot of negative with you. You become sick, and that's not the true teachings of the prophet anyway. So we got to get over all of that and realize the role and the position that we in to bring the light of truth to us all. So I just wanted to close with that, Mose, and just letting you know that I love you all, and it's just good. It's a blessing to be a part of this great movement, to be a part of all of you. Because I know Allah is true, and victory is sure as long as we keep Allah in our hearts and demonstrate the love that He presents coming from you to everything that we see and touch and feel. Because there's energy in everything that we do. So keep it positive and stay high, and you'll see how everything is going to play out in the best interest of all of us. Praise Allah for that. Thank you all much. And it's always my pleasure to be a part of so many of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Islam, Islam, Islam. Peace, my noble sister.
Islam. Giving thanks, National Grand Sheikh, for your knowledge, your energy, your love on the call to Sunday creation. I always say you always have a unique way of tying everything together at the end of the call. So we greatly appreciate it, and we greatly appreciate you, Islam.
Thank you, sister. Thank you. Likewise.
Islam. It's time to affirm ourselves to ourselves with the reading of the Holy Covenant. So please press star to unmute your line and repeat after me. We are the children of one Father, provided for by His care.
We are the children of one Father, provided for by His care.
And the breast of one mother has given us suck.
And the
breast of one mother has given us suck.
Let the bonds of affection, therefore, unite us with our brothers and sisters.
Let the bonds
of affection, therefore, unite us with our brothers and sisters.
That peace and happiness may dwell in our Father's house.
That peace and happiness may dwell in our Father's house.
And when we separate in the world, remember the relation that binded us to love and unity.
And when we separate in the world, remember the relation that bindeth us to love and unity.
And prefer not a stranger before our own blood.
And prefer not a stranger before our own blood.
If our brothers in adversity, assist them. If our sister is in trouble, forsake her not.
If our brother is in adversity, assist him. If our sister is in trouble, forsake her not.
So shall the fortunes of our Father contribute to the support of His whole race.
So shall the fortunes of our Father contribute to the support of His whole race.
And His care be continued to us all.
And His care be continued to us all.
In our love to each other.
And our love
to each other.
Islam Moors, love is the key to all. I want to thank you all for calling in our Sunday School This Sunday Creation, your participation, your energy, your love, and your light. And until next time, peace, peace, and more peace. Oh, pardon self. We will close how we open. My apologies. With the Moorish American prayer, all those who are able, please rise, feet at a 45-degree angle. 5 fingers close together on the left, 2 fingers close together on the right. And repeat after me. Allah, the Father of the universe, the Father of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Allah is my protector, my guide, and my salvation. By night and by day, through his holy prophet, Drew Ali. Ameen. So much love was put on the call today. I was just so anxious, so pardon self. Love you all. Peace, peace, and more peace.